Stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Money's coming to me.
The consumer remains strong through 2020?
Yeah, it is still.
In terms of the economy itself, we have a very strong consumer sector.
Wow, here we are. Consumer's still strong. The consumer has never been strong. The consumer has never recovered from the 2008 crash. Their jobs, remember, right after that 2008 crash was outsourced. If a person had a $68,000 job, he lost the $68,000 job. Now he's working for $38,000 or $40,000. There's never been a recovery. As I said, this stock market crash that we see right now is a continuation of the 2008 crash. It just was stalled through quantitative easing, stock buybacks. It was a trick. We manipulated the market, financial engineering, central engineering, if you want to call it. So everyone's asking now about gold, the economy. Everyone's confused. You listen to them over the weekend, these so-called experts who never called, who not once ever said this crash was coming, that forever they felt that this market was going to continue to go up, keep climbing that wall of worry. They kept building that wall higher and higher and higher. They had so much confidence that no matter what the news was, no matter how bad the earnings were, and the earnings were terrible, not to worry. The Fed would be there to bail us out all the time. There was never a recovery. The proof that there was never a recovery after 2008, and we had a fake stock market from 2008 right to 2020. It was all propped up. The proof was that's how Trump got elected. How Trump got elected is because the middle of America, they didn't feel this great recovery. They didn't feel it. That's why they felt they were left out. They saw the market going up, but they weren't doing better. They weren't connected to the market. That's how Trump was elected. And remember, Trump said he's going to stop all this. So there's the proof that we never had a recovery, and this is the continuation of the stock market crash of 2008 through all the tricks called quantitative easing. You know, when they raised rates, do you remember that? They raised rates, and we had the crash in 2017, December 2017. Remember they pushed the rates up from December 2017 through December 2018. Remember, Trump was fighting that. He kept fighting it. He wanted Powell to knock those rates down, but they pushed them up. The reason that Powell was pushing rates up because the economy was so bad internally, he felt he didn't want to get into a position where he's got to bail the banks out if there was another crash. That's why he pushed the rates up. And then the market crashed as he pushed it. 3 rates, remember? Quarter, and then the market crashed. Trump was against it. And the fake Business News Network kept saying they raised rates because the consumer and the economy was strong, which was a total lie. They were raising rates to make the banks more profitable. They were scared the banks would go under if we had a crash like we're having right now. This is what they were afraid of. That's why I remember Trump was always in a battle with Powell. Powell said, I'm not going to listen to him. I got to raise these rates because he was scared to death that these banks could collapse. The consumer was never strong. He never recovered since 2008. Hell, he didn't even have a full-time job. Most of those jobs were all part-time. But they kept putting out that fake narrative. The fake Business News Network kept putting out that fake narrative. The consumer was strong and he was driving the economy. Remember that? He was driving the economy. He's strong. It wasn't true.
Consumers still feel very strong. This economy is still incredibly strong.
None of that's true. How was the consumer strong when they lost their home? They lost $10 trillion between their home equity and their stock equity. The 401k was a blowout. Forget the 401k. 4 million people or 8 million people lost their homes. They had to rent. They're still renting. And these people, they say, and the Fed will come out and say, oh, well, housing went up 50%. Yeah, but what they don't tell you, it's still 30% below the peak, below the highest peak. I got so sick of hearing that. Housing's up 50%. But why don't you tell them the other half? It's still below the peak. They're 30% below. We're not doing any better. The consumer's strong. He never recovered. The narrative was fake. He never drove the economy, the consumer. What was driving the consumer was quantitative easing and stock buybacks, all fake. Here's what was interesting. While they were saying how strong, in this cut right here, where Maria Bartiromo was saying how strong the consumer was.
Consumers still feel very strong. This economy is still incredibly strong.
This one.
In terms of the economy itself, we have a very strong consumer.
Yeah, well, when they were saying that, the BLS was reporting, and the fake Business News Network wouldn't report it. The BLS reporting the median incomes were dropping. Consumers were getting squeezed, affecting housing price, affecting retail sales. Durable goods orders and manufacturing were getting killed. All during this so-called recovery. As I said, they said housing was going up 50%, but what they didn't tell you, it was below, 30% below their peak, and housing and manufacturing and durable goods were all down 20 to 30% from their peak. We never recovered. We never had a recovery. Now, remember, I told you this crash was going to happen, and I said what was going to drive it was going to be debt. Not just our debt. We have humongous debt for a small country like ours compared to China. But I said China would be the catalyst. The global debt would be the catalyst, but China would lead the way. And that's exactly what's going on. Exactly what's going on. So when you hear over the weekend, they treat it like, well, this is nothing. This is all going to come back. As soon as they bring everybody back to work in another couple of weeks or 4 weeks or 6 weeks, it's all going to be back to normal, and the stock market's going to be making all-time new highs. God, how ridiculous. It's crazy. This crash started in September. Remember the crash started in September 2018? Remember we had that 20% drop? That's when they raised those rates 3 times. A quarter. Couldn't handle it. And median incomes kept dropping, but they kept telling us how our wages were going up 3%. 3% annualized? That was nothing. Inflation was wiping out all of that. See, when everybody gets back to work, it's not going to be it's going to be different. You're just not going to get there. Everything's just going to be fine again. It's going to be a disaster. So what do you do to benefit? Let's talk about that when I get back. When you go back to work, everything's supposed to be normal. What do you do? What's going to happen to you? When we get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. The fastest drop in history, 3,000 points in 3 days. Wow. But we are right there with my color-coded chart. How many times did you say, listening to me, boy, he's negative. He's just a grumpy old man. And I kept telling you this would happen. And with my color-coded chart, it worked. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com, where you get the color-coded chart and you get my membership free for 10 days. And the best thing is this, that you can, without any work at all, at 2 o'clock, go to my site. We have a video posted of our portfolio stocks. Just select which one you want to follow. Every day, we tell you exactly what to do based on the color-coded chart. If you just follow those instructions to a T, then you're going to have the highest probability of being successful. Check it out, philsgang.com. Get it free for 10 days, the membership and the color-coded chart. See you on the charts.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
It's a false economy that we're living in. We're in a bubble. And more importantly, when you look at unemployment in this country, we have close to 100 million people that are out of work, and yet we have a 5.3% unemployment rate, which is a total joke. I think the real number is probably into the 30s. Somebody actually read the other day, they said it's actually 42%. And that's the real number.
Our economy is booming like never before.
Well, which one is it? I mean, you can't turn around in 24 months and change your mind. Let me tell you, this whole deal, since the president took office, when he got in there, his whole thing was to drive the stock market. He thought, and his advisors thought, that it was going to be a piece of cake. Just keep doing cost, just keep on printing, keep printing and printing and printing money, and get those companies to keep buying their shares, to keep reducing their shares. So when they have terrible earnings, instead of their stock price going down, their stock price kept going up. It was easy. Companies didn't have to be good at what they do. They didn't have to be innovative. They didn't have to produce goods. I mean, prosperity. It was prosperity without profits. They didn't have to have profits, but they prospered by reducing the number of shares. And when he found that out, when he got and his people got around him and said, Mr. President, all you do is make sure they keep these interest rates low. Never mind Main Street. Just keep these interest rates low. You'll get reelected because the stock market will keep soaring, will convince people. The stock market is what you look at. The stock market identifies the health of the economy, when everybody knows that's not true. But we'll convince everybody of that. But during his election, when he was a candidate, he said just the opposite. He was right on as a candidate. He knew this was coming. Didn't know about the virus. But anybody that's in this business knew this was coming. The virus was just the tipping point. The virus has nothing to do with this market crash. Let's talk about when they're turning around, when they're talking about GDP, the growth of the country. That's all they talked about, GDP, right? Well, let me ask you this. In 2019, the first quarter, they said our economy grew by 3.1%. Yet your earnings, corporate profits, think of corporate profits instead of earnings, same thing. Earnings were a minus 0.4%. How can you grow an economy 3% if your earnings or profits are minus? So a company's not making any money, but the economy's growing. So let's see. So we take the S&P 500 companies as an aggregate. They weren't making money in the first quarter, but their economy grew. Boy, that's magical. The second quarter, we went from 3.1% GDP to 2% GDP. Well, what about the earnings? 2.6%. Minus 2.6%. That's a minus. And remember, they're doing stock buybacks, trying to reduce the amount of shares. Keep getting those shares down so that the stock price, they can fudge the stock price up. Always remember that. The worse their profits are, the worse they're doing. The CEOs are doing terrible at their earnings, and the earnings quarter comes. All they have to do is just reduce the number of shares they have, spread their terrible earnings over fewer shares. Instead of the price going down, the stock price, it goes up. All fake. But here's the point. Again, how can you go with a GDP of 3.1%, yet earnings or profits are minus 4%? Second quarter, GDP growth. The economy grew, they said 2%. But wait a minute. Corporate earnings are down minus 2.6. The third quarter, they said the economy grew 2.1%. But earnings, profits, think of profits, minus 2.2%. The fourth quarter, our GDP, they said we grew at 1.9%. Earnings, now think of earnings, like profits, minus 1.9%. So how in the hell can an economy grow if your 500 best companies aren't making money? Because if your companies aren't making money, your wages aren't increasing. Because none of that money is going to wage increases. Because if the company's losing money, they're not going to take any money and put it into productivity, into business investment to push productivity so wages can go up, so those wages go to spending, and spending is 72% of our economy's growth. Well, wait a minute. If spending is 72% of our economy's growth, then how come our economy, they keep saying it was up 1.9%, but our earnings were down? It makes no sense, right? It just makes no sense. It was all fake. This whole thing was a fake since 2008. But few people made a lot of money. So what do you do? When we come back, what's this going to look like? Well, you better learn how to buy gold mining stocks, and you better learn how, when the market goes down, you're in a perfect position to make money as it goes down. Real easy, not complicated. That's what we do every day with our students. It's called an inverse. That's what you got to focus on. And if you're going to stay with your 401k, you got slaughtered in 1987. You got slaughtered with the dot-coms. You got slaughtered with the housing financial con. And you just got slaughtered with QE con. Every time you think you're making money and you get your report in the mail and you throw it in the drawer, you don't even look at it anymore. All you hear on TV or on radio at noontime, all-time new highs, all-time new highs. We've had 14 all-time new highs in a row. When underneath it's all garbage. And that's what you're feeling right now. This market, yes, the virus is very bad. The virus is terrible. It's killing people. But also people are going to get killed by this economy. You're not just going to come back from being at your house, go back in the office, everything's going to be the same. It's not going to happen. So when we get back, let's talk a little bit about what stocks you should be in when you do get back to work.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you start making money, please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
PhilsGang.com is not the only way you can stay in touch with what we do throughout the day. With today's social media, you can stay up to date with Phil's Gang current events. You can find Phil's Gang on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and more. Phil's Gang radio show is broadcast live Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, Periscope, and, of course, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go to philsgang.com and find our social media buttons at the top left-hand corner of the site. philsgang.com and Phil's Gang social media, keeping you connected.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month? philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, nobody's talking about what's going to happen when everybody can come back to work. Everybody thinks it's going to be normal. The stock market's going to start climbing the wall of worry again, which simply means that you don't have to ever care how bad the economy is doing. The Federal Reserve will always position the market, always print money to give to the companies to reduce the amount of shares they own, so that every time they have a bad quarter, they don't have enough earnings to make a profit. They'll buy their shares down to spread those fewer earnings across those shares so the profit, so it looks like they're making a profit, all fake. That's why nobody ever cares about the bad news, the way the market keeps going up. Some people say to me, gee, we just got a bad number. How come the market keeps going up? Because it's called climbing the wall of worry. Now, when we get back, the biggest problem is going to be the fallout, the corporate debt. You know how huge the corporate debt is? They've been borrowing money all these years, for 12 years. Remember, this program was supposed to last 18 months. They have the highest corporate debt in history. And remember, they've never taken any of their money and updated their equipment, updated their machinery, up-to-date their fleets. Everything is old. They can't even compete anymore. Every company used to take a certain amount of profit and put it away so that every 2 years, 3 years, whatever their program was, They replace the new machinery for high-tech machinery and then better machinery. And you always could increase your productivity, and you're always increasing your earnings. And when you increase your earnings, you're increasing wages, you're increasing productivity. You got a new machine, you increase your productivity, that increases earnings. And those earnings turn into savings so that we can start up small businesses. Goes right to the bank, savings. So from those savings, you can go in and start a new business. Those days are over. No more small businesses. Middle class is down by 44%. They're gone. Because it was the middle class who always started up businesses. The middle class is getting crushed. Because, see, there was never a recovery in 2008. It was this fake, move the stock market up, and we'll fake everybody out while we get rich, and we'll tell them we're in a recovery. So we're going to have a mess with these corporate bubbles.
There are two phases to this cycle. There's the coronavirus crisis, and we've got to get that under control. And then we can address the financial fallout of the corporate credit bubble.
And you're not going to fix that with a prescription. You're not going to fix that with a prescription. So what do? Well, first of all, if you're in a 401k, I don't know what you can do. You can't do anything. You can't even make money when your 401k is going down. I mean, you were screwed. When you got into that 401k, you were screwed. It was a large skimming operation. There's a big difference between a defined contribution plan and a defined guarantee plan. Remember, the pensions were a defined guarantee plan. They provided you enough money for retirement. When you retired, you knew you were going to live the same lifestyle you came accustomed to while you were working. And you got a guarantee from your employer as long as you did your job. But they threw those away. When they outsourced your job, they threw those away and they switched it to a defined contribution plan, which is garbage. You get no retirement, and everybody knew. Everybody knew when they came up with a con job, a defined 401k, defined contribution plan. Everyone knew that you'd never have enough money for retirement because the fees were too high. The fees are nuts, too high. You can, and look at this. The returns are horrible. They always go out and say, "Oh, you get 4% return, 5%." No, you don't. They don't tell you about the hidden fees. A spider, you're better off putting your money in a spider. In the S&P 500, you get a 10 to 11% return. What's the difference between the spider, 10 to 11%, and your 401k, 4 to 5%? The fees. The fees. Fees can't be understated. The cost of 401k is 7 times that of a spider ETF. You just need to help someone tell you when to buy. But more important, when do I get out? And if you're going to make money, in this market's going to be a lot of opportunities. The opportunity is going to be in oil. We've never seen oil crushed like this. We've never seen oil service companies, Rig, Halliburton, Schlumberger. These things are on sale. Unbelievable. Gold is going to be the best. Think about gold. Why do they always hate gold so much? Because the Federal Reserve will make sure you hate gold. Just like Wall Street made sure they took parking space in your head that you would never short a stock. Oh, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't ever short a stock. It's dangerous. They took parking space in your head today. You believe it, that it's dangerous to short a stock when it's not. And they did the same thing with gold, the Federal Reserve. The Fed hates gold. Hates it. Because it's a correlation with in other words, if you think of the Federal Reserve and what they're supposed to do, they're supposed to maintain employment. They're supposed to maintain, and the Fed hates that because when the price of gold rises, it correlates with rising unemployment rate. They hate that. See, what it does is when gold goes up, it shows you how bad the economy is. It's showing you what a bad job the Federal Reserve's doing. It's not keeping with its two mandates. So they'll do anything to pressure gold down. But gold is a beautiful thing, and gold mining stocks. Think about it. If you went back to 1900 and you had $100 worth of gold in 1900, it's still worth $100 today. But in 1900, you had $100. You know what it's worth today? 4 cents. 4 cents. Ever since they got rid of gold. Before you used to have, when you printed a dollar, you had to have $1 worth of gold. Remember, Nixon got rid of that? Inflation's a killer. That's why gold is wonderful. I mean, think of Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid. The inflation is killing your dollar. You just got to know when to buy the gold mining stock and when to buy the gold. But more, you got to know when to get out. That's what we're here for. We make sure our members know when to get into gold mining stocks, when to get in gold, GLD, the symbol for gold, and when to get out. Isn't that what you're looking for? Someone to tell you when to get in, but more important, when to get out? Look how you got killed. Think about that. We went from the value in the stock market dropped from $33 trillion in 2 weeks to $25 trillion, and you're in a 401k and you got screwed. And when you called your supervisor or the guys in charge of at your office, what did he say to you? He can't help you. He can't help you. Just stay in. Cost average down. What are you, nuts? All you had to do is turn around and do what we had our members do. Just buy an inverse. Symbol, SDS. So when the S&P was going down, we were making money because we bought SDS. When small mid-cap stocks were going down, we bought RWM. It's an inverse. How simple is that? And the color-coded chart tells us when money is coming out and when money is going in. As long as you follow that money. And we do that for you. If you don't want to come to class, you want to learn how to do any of that, then at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we post all our stocks, our ETFs. We'll post our gold mining stocks. We'll post our gold. We tell you exactly what to do. You don't even have to come to class. Tell you when to get in, when to get out, when to add, when to run like hell. And you don't do a thing. Try it for 10 days. Sign up now. For 10 days, it's free. And you'll see at the end of 10 days, you say, God, I wish I did this long ago. You're going to get killed with your 401k again.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020. Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. The fastest drop in history, 3,000 points in 3 days. Wow, but we are right there with my color-coded chart. How many times did you say, listening to me, boy, he's negative, he's just a grumpy old man? And I kept telling you this would happen. And with my color-coded chart, it worked. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com, where you get the color-coded chart and you get my membership free for 10 days. And the best thing is this, that you can, without any work at all, at 2 o'clock, go to my site. We have a video posted of our portfolio stocks. Just select which one you want to follow. every day, we tell you exactly what to do based on the color-coded chart. If you just follow those instructions to a T, then you're going to have the highest probability of being successful. Check it out, philsgang.com. Get it free for 10 days, the membership and the color-coded charts. See you on the charts.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
I've been a Philsgang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Philsgang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Now, the Dow is up 1,300 points on the noise that Spain and Italy, they're hurt the most. They're starting to see their deaths go down. So that was a great excuse to drive this market up. This is where people get hurt. You should know, when you see a market go up like this and it goes up another day, you should be selling into it. You should be selling into it, not buying it, just the opposite. If you're in the stock and your stock is going up in the next couple of days, you look on your chart, and if the chart shows it's still red, it means there's not enough money coming in. You look at the energy behind your stock, and you'll see why it's still red. There's not enough participation. Because everybody knows they're going to test the bottoms first before we get to the top. See, you need somebody to tell you when to get in, when to get out. And if you have a 401k, that's fine. At least hedge it with the spiders. How simple is that? If you have the spiders, so they're always protected. When the market, if no matter which direction this market's, you're going to be in the right direction. All you have to do, if you don't even want to learn how to do it, that's fine. We have thousands of students don't want to learn anything. All they want to know at 2 o'clock, when are you going to post your video? I'm in the spiders. I just want to know what to do. Go long, go short, what do I do? Just like gold. We're up 10% right now, or 11% in our gold mining stocks, GDX. Gold itself, we're up 7%. But see, the people that are in gold mining stocks and gold, they don't have to worry because they'll know when to get out. They'll also know when to add to their position. But they'll also know when it's time to make money going down. Just our normal stocks, like Microsoft's up 6%, Netflix up 10%, Caterpillar's up 8%, Intel's up 4%. But this market's going to come back down. But wouldn't it be nice that you have somebody to tell you, okay, we're up 6% in Microsoft or 10% or 12%, whatever it is at the time, to be able to tell you it's time to get out or take a certain amount of shares off. And all you have to do is go to a video. It's posted at 2 o'clock. And you always have the answer there. You never again have to go, oh, God, what should I do? What should I do? Those days are gone. And if you want to become an activist investor, more active, then we have that for you. We have a whole teaching program for you. If you want to be an activist investor, fine. If you don't, that's fine too. Everybody's got their own lifestyle. But the day that you think you're going to make money in a 401k, which is nothing but a skimming operation with tremendous fees, that they bill it, you're going to get 4 to 5%. Good luck. Gold. There's two, gold and gold mining. You can play off of each other. You just need somebody to tell you which one to be in. And how many times you said to yourself, I just wish I could find somebody that they tell me what to do. When do I get into a specific stock and when do I get out? But as important as getting out, when do I add? Is it time to add? A simple 1-minute video tells you that. At the end of 10 days, for 10 days, we're going to give this to you free. You get the color-coded chart, you get your membership chart, you get your membership free for 10 days. At the end of 10 days, you make a decision. You may decide, you know what, I think I'm just going to take the part of the program where I'm just going to go to my video when I get home from work, and whatever stock I'm in or ETF I'm in, I'm just going to do exactly what that video tells me. And you'll make your money. As long as you don't go off the reservation. Or you decide, I want to be really active. I like this. I love the chart. I love the color-coded chart. Darn thing's always right. Always tells me when money's going in and money's going out. That's the important thing. But I always know when to get out. That's why the stock market is so hated by people when it shouldn't be. You should be embracing the stock market. There's nothing like it. Housing. I remember people are flipping houses. How good was that? You have to go get a mortgage. You have to flip the thing. And you have to, what a bunch of nonsense. With a click of a mouse, you're in, you're out. The only problem is you've never had anybody to do it for you. You think your 401k guy's going to do it for you? He could care less about you. He's in the business to do one thing. Take care of himself, his partners, and the biggest shareholders. Sorry, you're not part of that group. That's why it's a skimming operation. All you need to do is stay with the same stocks. You don't have to have the hot stock, the Jim Cramer hot stock. I know every stock, Jim. Good luck, Jim. Just have a portfolio of 5 stocks. We follow 30 stocks. That's it. And we have our Phil's 5 stocks. The same 5 stocks, we're in those buying them or we're in those shorting them all year long. This is going on our 4th year. That's all you need because these stocks are the best. That's where all the mutual funds, they're in every mutual fund, they're in every hedge fund. There's Caterpillar, Goldman Sachs, Intel, Schlumberger, and AT&T. And then we'll do bonus stocks like gold and gold mining stocks. We'll do bonus stocks like bank stocks. We'll do some oil, refiners. That's all. Easy to control. And you got somebody telling you when to get out. Look, I don't care what anybody tells you. When this deal is not going to be done overnight, this has destroyed a fake economy. We needed this. If this economy kept going on and on and on, all they had to do, keep printing more money, give it to the CEO. The CEO keeps reducing his shares. And every time he makes no profits, he still can show his stock going up by cheating. Keep reducing my shares, keep pushing as long as I have my crappy little earnings, I'm not making money, I'm spreading it over less shares, it will always show him my stock going up, never going down. This is the best thing that ever happened for the stock market. It's cleaning all the garbage out. A lot of people are going to get hurt. But at least now you can get started. You can get started clean. Stop listening to these people. Just like the Fed. The Federal Reserve, right? Their job is to maintain price stability, they tell us. Maintain maximum employment. You know why they hate gold? Because it identifies when they don't do that. That's why they do everything to push gold down. When the Federal Reserve is not maintaining price stability, which they don't, and they don't maintain maximum employment, soon as gold goes up, it tells the world they're not. And they hate gold. They'll do anything to break gold, to push it down. Sorry, doesn't work. It's not the dollar. They deal in dollars. They deal in paper. Remember what I told you about the dollar? Go back to 1900. Have a $100 bill in 1900 and $100 worth of gold. Today, that $100 worth of gold is still $100 worth of gold. The $100 bill is 4 cents. That's all it's worth. You got to have something more than those pieces of paper in your wallet, because those pieces of paper in your wallet are getting worth less and less. And this inflation that continues to go up is brutal. And they hide it. They lie to you about the inflation. Never tell you the truth. Again, just take Social Security. Take Medicare, Medicaid. You know what that's costing us a year? But nobody's ever going to tell you the truth about the inflation. See, that's the other thing. They lie about inflation because to tell you the truth about inflation, to admit to inflation, means they should be increasing interest rates to fight it. But they're not ever going to increase interest rates to fight it. Look what happened when they increased interest rates in 2018. And who told you it was going to happen? I told you before anybody that it was going to crash. I said that in January of 2018. And I said the worst month is going to be December of 2018. That's going to be the capitulation we're right on. How'd you know that? How'd you know that? Because you follow the money. I mean, here's one thing we know. That the Federal Reserve, they're the big boys. Who owns the Federal Reserve? These elitists. And who are they taking care of? Themselves. 85% of their wealth comes from the stock market. It doesn't include you. Who the hell is on your side? CNBC? Are you kidding? Fox Business? I don't think so. Go to my site, 10 days free, where it says get started. Sign up where it says get started. Get it free for 10 days, the membership in your chart, and you'll love it. And I'll guarantee you'll stay after the 10 days. See you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.